Hi Capricorn, is Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading today. We have the last reading for being out of town, but it is an awesome reading, I believe, totally. And interesting, we have the dream cards one last time, and tomorrow we'll start with new cards, but these are relatively new, and they're very cool. Not relatively cool, they're very cool. We start with the dream cards, and you could be dreaming about these things, Capricorn, but maybe not. Maybe these are themes that are recurring in your life, right? Or, that is kind of really on your mind or going on. We have the Lost card, and we see all the signposts, and there's no writing on them. So being lost is kind of like, well, I need to move forward, but I don't kind of either know which way to go. I feel like somebody knows which way to go here, but when they found out, Capricorn, you or them, when they found out which way to turn, they realized wherever they were was not the place. It's like, yeah, I need to go in another direction. And so here's the family card, and maybe there's a family that you want. The family card can be about somebody who feels like I was on the wrong journey in the past, and I need to go towards somebody who is really in my tribe. Or maybe this could be somebody you're married to, or you want, we see the couple, and we see these two guys with their son, right? And so they are walking, they are a family. And then we see these other two women here. This is the Muse deck. The Muse Tarot. But we see these two women, and they're kissing, and they're in love with each other. They are. And so this is about love, for sure it is. It doesn't have to be about two men or two women. No, these are it could be, but I'm just saying. And so here, but this is about finding your way, and somebody has. In this reading, Capricorn, you found your way, and you're trusting inspiration, whatever is inspiring you. Now, if you want to get your own psychic reading, Capricorn, you sure can get one. I'm a Silva grad, and they're accurate. Yeah, I always bring that up because they teach you how to do it there, right? And then you go off on your own and like I did, and continue doing it, right? Yeah. And so I get feedback, and we do them on a video call. I record them now. Just mention that to me. You'd like a recording sent to you. Lots of fun, very personal, very deep, very insightful, and empowering. And I can read two people if you want. There's enough time when you get the combo. If you want to get a past life session, regression session, this is about you asking your higher self which past life can help you most. The lesson from that past life can help you thrive most in this life. That's really what it's about. Yeah, it can be about purging and all this stuff, and it's always important to purge, right? Yeah, and but it's super powerful, and it's different for everybody. But yeah, you can send me an email if you'd like to do that. And those are Dolores Cannon style. Let's get popping here. And the past, Capricorn, we're reading the past, the Empress, the Ace of Inspiration, and the Two of Inspiration. The inspiration are the wands. I love that. And she's charting her own course down here. She's got a telescope, and she's dressed to go on some type of a journey or adventure. This is the Two of Wands, right? This is choosing your way forward and being inspired. And here's the Ace of Wands, Ace of Inspiration, and she's got the lotus flower on her head. The cacti is in the back. And very interesting here. Maybe she is inspired to go anywhere. Here is the kind of Aztec, or maybe it's just native, but it's beautiful. The rug, basically, for her journey. And here is all these things coming like a rainbow, basically emanating from her third eye. So this is about being inspired for a brand new beginning, and that's what this is. And the Empress is also in the past, and she's quite beautiful. She has pink hair, and all these planets are there for her. So she's definitely in her own element. But, threes are already about collaboration. Sometimes she can be a third party, a lover, the Empress, the number 3. Definitely, but it is about somebody who can make their dreams come true in love. It can be about material abundance, the Empress. She definitely is about self-care, ruled by Venus. I suppose this is Venus at the top. Here's the sun, and here's all these planets, right? And yeah, Venus is about self-care. It's also about the good things in life, definitely, right? The Empress is always looking very good. Doesn't look like, she's got to go out and get a new wardrobe, but about the good things in life. There is love here in this reading. We know that. We can see these cards up at the top, right? The two couples. But This is about being super inspired for the future. And at one point, realizing that somebody felt lost, like the journey I'm on is the wrong one. I need to get off this, and and we see the little path there with the flowers that are all growing beside the path. And so somebody figured out their path in this life, and they have done it, Capricorn. You have done it here by being the high priestess, or embodying the energy of the all-knowing high priestess. And so in the current energy, Ace of Inspiration, 10 of Inspiration, and in other decks they call it the wands, and carrying a burden or laying it down. She's got her vase, and all these beautiful kind of pixie dust coming out of it, and she's looking down at the other ones, and the bulls are pulling the other vases away, or as some people like to call it, vases, right? Yeah. And so and I can understand that, because in Spanish we'd say vaso, like for a glass, right? And it is kind of a glass, although it is pottery, right? So here's the 10 of Inspiration, and she is inspired, and she is dropping those other 9, and she's letting these bulls carry them away. So she's dropping a burden here, and she's super inspired now that she let something heavy go, and she's doing it with a lot of assertiveness and personal power. Yes, she is, because she's a badass, right? Can I say that? Yeah, I think I can. And so here we have the sun reversed. Yeah, this is seeing that, hey, my power is in dropping this burden, laying down something heavy. Somebody was heavy in this reading, or they were kind of letting somebody or something, you were doing this, Capricorn, or this person who loves you. For some, this is definitely about love, that when we see the Empress. Yeah, and then we have the Queen of Wands here in the reading, Queen of Inspiration. A lot of inspiration in the reading, right? Now, in the past, we saw the Muse of Voices. That's the King of Swords. So he's trusting his own voice, his own counsel, right? He didn't need to go get a therapist, right? If he did, he went to a past life certified, healer. Yeah, that'd be me, right? Yeah. And he, to find out, maybe to understand what was maybe subtly burdening him. Yeah, not suddenly, but something that's subtle. That's very interesting. Sometimes it has to, whatever's bothering us can bother us very subtle, and for a long time, maybe chronic. And then one day it's like a wrecking ball on us, right? Where boom, okay, we need change. But there's wisdom here, there's intuition. The King of Swords is listening to his own voice, excuse me, you guys. And then the Empress, right? And this is about self-care. It is, but it's self-care in order to live the best life, right? We can't live our best lives if we're not taking care of ourselves, right? And which means a whole bunch of things. Yeah, it does. Sure it does, right? And so, yeah, and now in the near future is, at the heart of the reading, though, Capricorn, the 10 of Inspiration is that burden that's being dropped in order to feel inspired. Somebody says, wow, I need to be, you say this, or they do, but I need to be inspired. This is my life, right? Yeah, this isn't any joke or, a little play. This is my life. I'm taking that serious. But at the same time, I'm not taking myself so serious where somebody kind of gets on their own case about things. In this reading, somebody stands up for themselves. You or them, Capricorn. It definitely could be you. This is your reading. But this could be about somebody who stands up for themselves, who loves you. Yeah, and you inspire them greatly. Yes, you do. This reading is inspiring me. Yeah, it's very cool. And so the Two of Inspiration, Two of Wands, where she's charting her course with this happens in the near future. It's happening really now, and it's happening, there's planning here, but it's done with such inspiration and wisdom about something had to have been left behind. Yeah, and yes, and so, and let me do it with joy and inspiration. Let me do that, like, wow, instead of saying, oh, I have to drop this, it's burdening me, that's fine, but it's like, wow, I can really let this go and live so much happier. Right? It's like seeing the cup full, for sure. And so here we have her charting her course. She's got her telescope. She's dressed for her adventure. And here we have the King of Wands. They call this the Muse of Inspiration. This is probably the most inspiring card. Maybe it's the Ace or the 10 of Inspiration up here. But look how beautiful this is. The 10 of Inspiration, and there's a culmination here. There's definitely a chapter that closes and a beautiful new beginning that opens up. Yeah, some chapter that ends that was is like now being seen as, oh, I could have closed that a while ago. I could have walked away or ended it or put it down, just set it down possibly. Maybe it's about career, but we see these two, right? We see the woman kissing and then the man, he has a family, right? Yeah. So somebody may want you as their family, a wife, for sure, a husband, a partner, like, long-term here, or, a marriage type union. And with the King of Wands is the Queen. Look at that. We have this beautiful woman here. Yes, she is. Definitely. And so let's flip the camera here. So we have the King and the Queen of Wands. There is, in this reading, the wands are about inspiration. And that's what I was trying to say. We have the inspiration, 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 inspiration. 5 cards of inspiration. And these women kissing are definitely inspired. Oh, good God, right? Yes, they are. And so this is about taking full control. There could be a divine couple here, right? Where somebody realizes who their soul partner is, with the High Priestess here. Yeah, right above the heart of the reading here, right? So, this is realizing that. I'm pretty sure it is, because we have intelligence and intuitive wisdom here, both. So that is what people need to live, right? It's great if your friend tells you how smart she is, and or you can tell she's super, her career is really, really great. But if she's unable to follow her intuition, then likely that will not last forever, sort of, right? You have to be able to use both sides of your brain. Yes, you do, the left and the right. I feel like the intuition is on the right. I could be wrong, but I feel like it is. But hey, and here, but both are essential. For sure they are. And in the near future, we see the King and the Queen of Wands with the 2. Somebody's charting a new beginning with you, Capricorn, or you are. And it's super inspiring. It's super beautiful. It's clear. And finally, it could be finally, because the Muse of Voices, King of Swords, listening to his own voice with the High Priestess, the wisdom of her intuition. It happened in the past. So, yeah, and somebody knows by doing this, they're taking good care of themselves, following their heart. That's what really the North Node, often in astrology, or not often, but part of the major meaning of the North Node is following your heart in order to become your best self, or, in order to reach fate, destiny, and things like that, in order to carve that out for yourself, to live your best life and become your best self. Yeah, your higher self. We're going to end this reading. If you guys want to treat yourself to a psychic reading, lots of fun, dude. Very cool. Thank you so much, you guys, or a past life reading. Everything's below in the description box. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Sorry about the lighting on this reading, right? Tomorrow we'll be at the table. We will, or kind of on camera ourselves. But hey, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that little bell in order to receive my notifications. Thanks so much, you guys, and happy birthday to anybody. This will be a Sagittarian's birthday here, but maybe with a lot of Capricorn in the chart, right? Yeah. Happy birthday nonetheless. We do have the Queen and the King in the reading, and that may be your person, Capricorn. It's possible. Thank you so much, you guys.